First, today I'm going to do one card using the Butterflies and Flowers Decorative Masks. Now, this set of masks come with many different options. So there's these that layer, these two layer, and then there is these that are just great for backgrounds, the three of them. But there is also a butterfly mask that layer one on top of the other. And that's what I'm going to do today. It's a butterfly card. It's just a really quick card showing you how to use the butterfly image here. And I will do all these other masks I will feature in a separate tutorial. This is just for the quick card that I'm going to share for this Sunday. When I work with masks, I like to work on something that's easy to clean. So I like to use this is one of the plates in my Stamparatus. I'm sure you guys can find something around your home, or if you have the Stamparatus, use this, or a glass table would work as well. But what I like to do is I like to use just some double-sided tape to hold my cardstock down onto my surface. So here is some double-sided tape that I've put behind my cardstock. So now my cardstock is nice and centered, and it's not going to go anywhere because it's taped down. Put my mask over top of my white cardstock, and I'm making sure that the butterfly will be where I want it to be, and I want it kind of in the center. Let's go this way. So now what I want to do is just tape that down onto my Stamparatus. So add tape. Make sure it's nice and secure. Adding tape all over. And then you also want to make sure that this part of the mask, the flower up top and the butterfly on the bottom, does not get any ink on it. And you can use frog tape, but I have so much washi tape that I am going to use up my washi tape. Might as well, rather than buy new supplies, use up what you've got. So all I'm doing is covering up what I don't want to accidentally get ink on. And I'm going to obviously do the same up top. Just cover up that flower on the top. And then we can go ahead and apply our ink. So first, I think I'm going to do the center butterfly with a green ink. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz for a light background, and then I'm gonna go in with Granny Apple Green to do the design. So let's just bring in some scrap paper. I already used this to make a card earlier. No sense in wasting paper, just use the same one from before. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a very light layer of green onto my butterfly there. So I'll get your ink, and then I just like to get some of it off first, and then just circular motion here. So you're just adding some ink in that open area to create a soft butterfly on your cardstock, and it's going to be, like I said, green is the first color that I've chosen. Just keep applying till you're happy with what you got. Let's just see what it looks like. I'm just gonna, I think I'm good with that. Looks good. So now after you've done that, you want to lift the whole mask off. That's what it looks like. I hope you can see that. Now we're going to remove the masks from this butterfly, because this is what we're going to be masking over top of the first layer of green that is going to form our butterfly. So you're just going to kind of lay that over top. You can kind of see where you want it. And then once it's where you want it to go, you can go ahead and just take your tape and hold your mask down again so that it doesn't go anywhere. And this time I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, but I'm going to apply a little bit more pressure so that it's more pronounced and quite more visible on your cardstock. So just applying a little bit more force with my hand as the blending brush hits that surface. It's quite a bit more forceful than I did, than I used for the first layer of ink, which I wanted to be just a shadow behind this detail. And again, you can just lift it up to check if you like it, and I like that, so we're going to go with that, and I'll show you how to add butterflies on the top and the bottom. I've gone ahead and I've done the 2 butterflies on the top and the bottom in Pool Party, and Coastal Cabana is the darker shade, and as is something that I tend to do a lot in all of my cards, is I will add some shading again to the back, to the border. I like the edges of my card to be a bit defined, so what I do is add just a little bit of color on the sides. So it just highlights the edge of the card. As you can tell there, you can see how that kind of highlights the edge of the card. So this is purely a preferential thing on my part. It's not something that everybody likes to do, but it is something that I like to do. And the other thing I like to do is the splatter stamp, which is from the Forever Fern stamp set. I just like to randomly add some splatters all over the card. Like that. And I'm going to add a greeting on here that I did using the Many Messages stamp set that I embossed in white, and that's going to go right there. Let's get some Stampin' Dimensionals to add to my greeting. This is a very quick card to do if you're in a rush. Just go ahead and use your mask to create a design of butterflies on your page. And then the last thing I like to do is, let's bring our craft sheet. I am going to, since our greeting is black, I am going to mount this on a ever so slightly larger piece of black, just to tie in with the greeting, which is on black cardstock. And I find it just makes your actual layer of butterflies pop even more if it has a border of black around like that. And of course, last step is to go ahead and glue this onto your base card, which is Coastal Cabana. There you have a very simple and quick card done in no time at all using the masks. Here they are again. Let's get rid of all the tape that I use to hold it down onto my surface. So I hope you enjoyed this very, very quick tutorial using the Butterflies and Flowers masks, and I will be showing you how I used some of the other masks in the set to make other beautiful cards. So there is your card. Let me zoom in on that so you can see it. There you go. Hope you enjoyed this very, very quick card. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. The link to subscribe is on the bottom right hand side. In the description of the video will show all the links to purchase this. Don't forget, it is celebration. For every $60 that you spend, you will qualify to get a free stamp set from the Celebration catalog. And my link is in the description. If you need help ordering, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator yet, I would be very happy to help you with your stamping needs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good weekend.